Good morning, everybody. Check out the view that greeted me this morning from my tent. East Chairback Pond, everyone. I was hoping to share this last evening when we first arrived at camp. It took us a little bit longer to get here than we anticipated, and we ended up hiking in via headlamp. Onward and upward. Heading out of camp this morning, making our descent towards Katahdin Ironworks Road. Had a few bouts of rain last evening, and I've had a problem, as much as I hate to say it, with my Z-Pax duplex tent. And we didn't have a lot of rain last evening, but it rained off and on 3 or 4 times. I could have been in a deep sleep and we could have had a downpour for all I know. But woke up with a little bit of water in 2 different spots in my tent. And with the duplex tent, you have to make certain when you set it up, you have it pitched correctly. I'm not going to go into too many details as to how the tent is constructed, but I feel confident I had it on point last evening because I knew that we had a chance of rain. I've had this problem a couple of times while being out on trail, and it could be user error and defense of duplex, or I'm sorry, Z-Pax. But when I went home this last time for my 11-day break, I'd even set up my tent, seam sealed a couple of areas that I thought may have been a problem, and I'm having the same situation. So that's kind of frustrating. You get your sleep pad wet, and you have to roll a couple things up that are wet and put it in your pack. Now all that stuff's going to come out tonight, but we're also looking at some more potential rain here today. So at this point in my journey, I'm just going to have to figure it out when I get back home, and hopefully I can either find a leak or figure out the water situation. But great spirits this morning. All the conversation is making it to Katahdin, everyone. Today we're going to be heading towards Whitecap Mountain, and we're going to get down to about 600 feet of elevation, and then we're going to have like a roller coaster climb of about 3,000 feet as we head up Whitecap. It'll be over a few miles, so hopefully the ascent won't be too bad. And we are expecting some rain today. Really hoping we get a view from Whitecap, because there's something very, very special I'd love to share from up there. So pushing north, everyone, just trying to keep a steady pace here, get those miles on the board. It's actually warmed up a little bit this morning. It's probably, my goodness, I'd say it's even 60 degrees right now. I guess it's probably about 7:45 right now. So pushing north, everybody, share some sights along the way as always. The excitement is building. Here we go. All right, everybody, we're here this morning, and we didn't expect this, but we're going to be fording a stream. The water's a little low, and we've actually run into Mullet this morning, everyone. Everyone, this is Mullet. Say hello. And
Hi, I'm Mullet.
We just came up to the water, and we were hoping we were going to be able to skip across the water, and she was actually fording right through it. So how long have you been out?
3 days.
Cool. And you've done this section a couple times?
Yeah.
And we're going to have a clear view up on Whitecap, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ha ha ha. She's been telling us, oh, you're not going to have a view today and everything like that. So, all right, everyone, here we go. Back into the water. Nice meeting you, Mullet.
Yeah,
Take care. Yep, happy trails to you. Good luck. Get at it, Spurs. Get them pinky toes wet. It's not too deep at all here, everybody, but if you're going to get your feet wet, I guess you might as well do it first thing in the morning. I am really pushing my luck with this camera here lately. I'm sure many of you at home are cheering for me to fall over again. The water is really not that bad temperature-wise. All right, Spurs, you made it, brother. Yep. sloshing and slopping forward. We decided to be a little proactive here this morning and wring out our socks. First thing in the morning, huh? Not that that served any purpose whatsoever, but we couldn't resist this inviting bench. Check this out. Pretty awesome bench out here in the 100-mile wilderness. Couldn't resist parking it for a few minutes. First of 4 climbs down for the day, everybody. 3 more to go. Someone leaving a little bit of encouragement on the trail here. Check this out. You know what K means, everyone. Everybody, elevation 3,644 feet. Sadly, there is no view today. Only the peace of mind knowing that this is our final climb of any significant elevation until we reach Mount Katahdin. Very, very cold up here, very windy. Time to take some cover, everyone. Good morning, everybody. The morning has been full of challenges already. Just to recap real quick, yesterday, Spurs and I were able to hike into the Logan Brook Lean-To. Gave us 13 miles and some change. I'm thinking it was like 13.6 or something like that. And after we came across Whitecap in the driving rain and extreme winds, we were pretty much ready to drop anchor there. We were soaked to the core. So got things set up, dry clothes on, dinner and everything. And one thing that I forgot before going to sleep last evening is I forgot to take my empty candy wrappers out of my backpack side pouch pocket. So we had a relatively quiet night as far as mice because the mice were busy. There was another hiker in the shelter with us, and they were going to town on some of his gear, and sadly they discovered the candy wrappers in my waist belt pocket. My fault, of course. And I should have cleaned that out, should have left them pouch pockets open so they could easily get in there and get out without chewing through. And so now I have a little hole here in my side pouch pocket. Moving forward to this morning, had a heck of a time getting my GoPro started here this morning. And it's usually a battle I have with it every day. You know, I have a love-hate relationship with my GoPro Hero 7 Black. Done all the software updates. There's been some issues with it. I purchased it because of its stability while walking, and I've been really happy with that. I love the footage that it shoots. I want to love this camera so bad, but I've literally spent about 20 minutes restarting it over and over and over. It's probably because it was soaked yesterday, even though it's supposed to be waterproof. Resetting the SD card, switching batteries, and hopefully it's recording right now. So goal for the day is pretty simple. Moving forward, we are headed to Joe Mary Road, which is 15.1 miles out. We just came down off of the elevation. We only have maybe an 800-foot climb ahead of us, and things are really starting, they're supposed to start smoothing out here as we prepare to make the few-day journey in the Baxter State Park. So we're hoping for some better terrain so we can make better time and put some miles on the board. However, today we're headed to Joe Mary Road, and I'd mentioned I would discuss in an upcoming episode about food. Well, we had initially planned a food drop with Shawls. It's one of the services they offer, and the benefit of doing that is it keeps you lighter out of the gate heading into the 100-mile wilderness, and then they can bring the second part of your food out and drop it off, and you can continue on again while remaining lighter. Well, the single biggest challenge about this, and the reason we chose to do it, is because of not having any food resources when we get to A-Ball Bridge to purchase a little bit of additional food at the general store there to take us into Katahdin. That store is now closed, so we don't have that option. So we're just taking advantage of some services being offered by Shaw's, and we also have the option of returning to the hostel for the evening and being back out here bright and early tomorrow. So there's a good chance we may take advantage of that option, being we can split that cost amongst us and give us a chance to get in there, do close one last time, and get our resupply all organized, and get a shower, get freshened up, because it would definitely be a long haul with not being able to do that through Katahdin. So the option's on the table. We may use it. It's not going to cost us any extra miles. So that's where we're at, everybody. Pushing north. It is a beautiful day. Pleasant River Lean-To, everybody. Mile 2125.2. There's a little chipmunk here this morning who can be as problematic as mice. Mountain View Pond, everyone. Sadly, no view from Little Board Man Summit, everyone. We've been very eager, needless to say, to catch a glimpse of Mount Katahdin in the distance, and it was apparently viewable from Whitecap yesterday, but you had a chance to see what that weather was, so we're kind of hoping to catch a glimpse from Little Board Man. But it's clear in one direction but not the other. But Katahdin will reveal herself here sooner or later, in due time. Okay, everybody, Spurs and I are beyond excited right now. And sadly, you probably can't see it at home, but straight out between those two trees is Mount Katahdin in the distance. We can see it. I'm going to zoom in, and hopefully you can see it too. We're hoping as we move forward here a little bit, I'll be able to show you a clearer view. But we got our first glimpse of Mount Katahdin. How about it down there, Spurs? What do you think, brother?
Yeah, Katahdin!
That's right, baby. We're getting there, everyone, step by step. There it is, everyone. First listing, Golden Road at A-Ball Bridge. 47.2 miles. What is this? Emotions are running high, everybody. How about it, Spurs?
Yeah.
Oh, it's really getting real. And then we saw that sign that says Sand Beach on a lake in 50-degree weather with high winds. We're there. Crawford Pond, everyone. Okay, everybody, Spurs and I have successfully made it to Joe Mary Road. I want to share a quick view with you here just real quick. Check this out, everyone. Just look how beautiful it is out here. This is just so amazing. The AT just gives and gives and gives. Can't wait to see you, baby, in a few days. I'm so looking forward to it. So sadly, we've just learned that our hiking buddy Muck, he wasn't feeling very good when we first came out of town. Now, he's a much stronger hiker than we are, and he told us to just go ahead. He said he felt, you know, okay. And so we had a 3 o'clock rendezvous scheduled here with Shaw's coming in. So actually, Poet just showed up an hour early, which thankfully we were an hour early, and gave us the news about Muck. We've had a horrible time with cell phone service out here because all three of us, myself, Spurs, and Muck, have different phone carriers. So Muck, the good news is Muck is okay, but he's going to catch his food drop in the morning. So we are on our way to Shaw's, and we couldn't be happier. Okay, everybody made it into Shaw's Hiker Hostel once again, home away from home here in Monson, Maine. It's going to give me 15.4 miles for the day, coming back to recharge my batteries, literally, not only my literal batteries, but my batteries, get showered up, cleaned up, clothes done, another breakfast, you know, twist my arm, everybody. 56 miles to go to Mount Katahdin. Just could not believe it when Spurs and I looked out through the trees and caught our first official glimpse of Katahdin. So I'm going to get some rest, get up, hit the trail bright and early tomorrow, and put some good miles back on the board. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Thank you so much for following Wild on the Trail. Take care, everybody. Good night.